Okay, so with it being January, we are going to be talking about some Arctic animals. One of my favorite things, and we're going to make a penguin. So you'll have your penguin kit. You'll need some crayons, some glue, and you will need scissors. You are going to start making your own stuff at this point. All right, so in your kit, make sure you have your rectangle, your large rectangle for your penguin body. You have the white for the belly. You have the wings, two black rectangles, two orange rectangles for the feet, and one rhombus for, or a diamond for your beak. All right, so I'm going to get my glue ready. This one is pretty simple. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut my body shape. And it doesn't have to be perfect, so don't think it has to be perfect, but it does. It's bigger on the bottom than it is on the top. So do you see the corner? The way I'm going to do it is I'm just going to cut the corner off. And look at that. It's nice and round. And then I'll just do that to the other side. I'll just cut the corner off. And I already have rounded that a little bit. And then I have my bottom shape. Now the top, I'm just going to go in a little bit, but the same thing. I'm going to go in and cut the corner off. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. I just did it a little bit more on the top, so it kind of more is an ovoid instead of a circle. And look, there he is. It's not perfect, but that's okay. All right, so there I've got my shape. So cut the corners off to round it instead of making the angle. And then I'm going to round this off, but make it just a little smaller. Okay? All right, I do see I have a point, but I think I'm going to leave it just for character at the top. All right, so we've got that. So the next thing is we're going to do our belly. And the belly is the same thing. I'm going to take that and just cut the corner off. I'm going to go over here and cut the corner off and cut that little point off. I automatically have my round. Same thing at the top. I'm going to take it and cut my corner off and cut my corner off. I rounded off that point. And I'm ready to just put his belly on, and his belly will go here. Make sure you leave room for his face. So I'm going to go ahead and put his belly on. And really, it's just an oval that I cut. I just cut the corners off and made it into an oval. And if yours isn't perfect, that's okay. This is your art. All right, so the next thing I want to do is I'm going to go ahead and create my face. My allergies are really bothering me today, so I apologize. All right, so my face, I am going to draw my eyes on, and I'm going to use white so it shows up. And I'm just going to make some little eyes, some circles, like that. And then they have a beak, and their little nose is on their beak. So you're just going to take your rhombi, and you're going to fold it so that the points come together. And this, now you could glue it just a triangle if you wanted to, but I like to make it kind of 3D. So I'm going to take this bottom part. I'm not going to put any glue on the top, just the back of the bottom part. And I'm going to place that there. And, you know, make it dance so it stays. And then see how the beak kind of comes up. Hello. So, all right, we're almost done, guys. So let's do our feet. Now, you know they are swimmers. They're really good swimmers. So they're going to have some webbed feet. So we're just going to cut in, I'm just going to cut triangles. So watch, I'm going to go up, kind of some V's. And see how I just did angles? And look at that. And actually, I think I'm going to cut mine shorter. And look, I've got a foot. And I'll glue that on. I'm going to do the same thing for the other one. I'm just going to cut V's, diagonal, diagonal. Of course, they're upside down. V's, but triangles. I think my foot's a little bit too long. So I'm going to cut it off a little bit. You don't have to. You can leave yours that long. And then I just glue the feet, of course, on the bottom. Your feet don't go on your head or on your body. He's coming right along, isn't he? And the last thing is they do have wings. Now, do they fly? Ooh, we'll learn a little bit more about that tomorrow. And I'll have a little fun experiment to show you how they keep warm. All right, so their wings really are flippers to help them swim. They do not fly. So I'm just going to cut, I cut it like a rainbow type heel, just a heel. And a heel. And I have a flipper. Okay, so I just kind of cut it into almost a hot dog. I just made him have hot dog wings. And that's okay. I don't think it looks bad. Kind of makes me hungry. All right. So I glue his wings on, and I'm going to glue mine to the back of my penguin just because it kind of makes it look more like it's a part of it instead of just stuck on. And look at that. We have a penguin. Yay! All right, tomorrow we'll talk a little bit about penguins, and you'll have a book and a video about them as well. All right, good luck. I want to see a picture of yours. I'm excited.